How we need like to play the last 3 games because the idea of the mid of the lobby is more like clear for us right now.
Thank you very much for your time for joining me here. Good luck at the next 3 games.
And here we go. The first 3 matches of the group of death are now in the books. Now second half. Oh, next to me I got my man Jackie. Big shout out to, of course, John and Blake leading the charge there in the first 3 matches. But you know what? It's our turn to take over the bike.
Yeah, they've let us in. We've got upstairs. We've got in position. We got the overlook of the stage, the exciting arena, the plays that have been made already to get us hyped up, Jukes. And honestly, having the best is yet to come for day 1.
Let's get it going. We are here in Paris, France. I'd love to say that in the air.
Oh yeah.
But while we were walking backstage, I didn't feel very much love. I'll tell you that right now because these guys are intense. I can hear the players talking to the coaches, figuring out what did we do wrong, how are we going to correct it. They got to start making those corrections right here, right now, as we get into the final Airgale of the day.
It's going to be intense out there, Jukes, and you're absolutely spot on. You cut the tension with it over to the casting overlook, kind of the perch that we're set up on, and it's a good spot to be. We'll give you the lay of the land of the competition as things go down here, and we'll be switching it up on you with our remaining games. But like we said, Game 4 is starting to kick off.
Here we go. We can see a beautiful southern plane path here, and these teams are going to a lot of their normal drop locations. We got RRQ heading out the plane immediately. We know where exactly we're going to see a spot like Aurora head to right there.
स्किन पे खेलते हैं क्योंकि कार स्किन एडवांटेज भी रहता है और
really crucial game right here. The leaderboards, you guys can see them on the left. You got Aurora in second place with 30 points, KRX leading it with 32, but it was your boys, Goat Team, that ended up putting that last one, Jackie.
I do it every year, bro. I don't know how. I always get that feeling, that tingle in the air, and I could smell it. Goat Team. Yeah, it might be a slightly different roster. They've made adaptations. They're trying to see how they can improve, what they can do differently to dominate out there. And like I said, you got to ramp a little bit, but they're starting to get that speed now, Jukes.
Here we go. And yeah, that last match was so interesting. We saw Nick McKay. Oh, I actually forget that. Let's talk about this because it looks like we got a little bit of a hot drop situation. And X-Force Rejects are going to have the numbers, the shotgun. Oh, he misses it. Can he do something with that knife, though? He's going to have to make a huge play. Swan, oh, he tried it, but not able to make it happen.
Swinging with the blades, coming in swiftly, sprinting by. Nice couple quick shots, get it dealt with, and already we're into a bit of action then on the drops.
वैसे तो और किल भी नहीं देखा रही है नहीं है ब्रो इसके पहले वाले मैच में मारा यार फ्राइडे मंगा था तब लॉबी खत्म रही बाजी आयुष भाई कल खत्म होगी लॉबी बाजी
solid trade here, but guys, make sure you join that Naruto event, get some of those insane skins if you haven't already. I'm telling you, the best collab PUBG Mobile has done yet. I am not kidding. You guys gotta go check it out immediately.
It was cheeky. Kind of reminiscent of what we saw there with the Naruto run with the blade.
Yeah,
they've been playing the event. They're fired up for it. We'll see if we get too much action out of this as well. Close proximity from 2 squads that have been on the tips of our tongues over the course of the day. We had that beautiful interview from Kalaris there speaking to Geeky, getting the insights. Obviously that's going to be Goat Team fresh off the back of their prior chicken dinner in the last game. So if they get into a bit of a scrap early on, could be some heat on that one.
Yes, that is true. You can see Goat Team Killer Joe trying to find some silence. Playing this very quietly. You got Ragnarok. He doesn't want to give away his position just yet because if he does, Goat Team could definitely realize that this player's isolated. Let's full send and get that easy elimination. So yeah, Ragnarok gonna have to play this very carefully.
Killer Joe on the move through the ground floor. Tommy gun in the hands, going to get a little bit of looting on the go as well. But do they know what lines up on the upstairs floor? Moxie joining the crew. The Mongols on point. Ragnarok burning as the flames start to emit. Quick drop out the window, Jukes. Can he get a drop on them to reposition? Tucks in, hits the prone.
He's got to run for his life at this point. Yeah, they heard that footstep. They threw that Molotov, and Ragnarok was on fire. There. Hopefully his teammates are going to be able to get some sight lines on this and give him some support fire. but it's the Foops man with that off angle making it so difficult to try and help Ragnarok here.
It's a good early pre-fire.
पहले 3 मैन दिखा रहा था भाई ये सब मत बोल
As a response though, you speak of Foops, and this time he's been deflated early.
Yeah, I think that.
अबे लोग गनफाइट क्यों लिए? अबे 2 मैच में तो नहीं उतरा था आसपास.
Yeah, just take off. You know,
गेम बाद नहीं रहेगा शायद. तो सेकेंडरी ड्रॉप रहेगा.
You're at a big disadvantage.
शादी कर लो, बंदे का वेट नहीं करना पड़ेगा.
They are on the move.
Bad boy coming in swift. That's another knock as Force falls. Moxie just looking to get away and be the sole survivor. Like you said though, Jukes, this is worst case scenario. It's not only one player gone, it's effectively the whole squad bar the solo of Moxie if he's given the benefit of survival here.
लोग अभी मेरे को पूछ रहे हो भाई शादी कर लूँगा तो मेरे बारे में पूछोगे भी नहीं.
How long? I mean, his whole team done and dusted just like that. It's the worst thing, right? When you see a team like go get a nice chicken dinner and then go into a rough game immediately after. You hate to see it, but that just goes to show, right? Just one mistake can instantly just be a domino effect to you going back to the lobby.
Yeah, we're in constant flux today as well. Things are going to be changing, right? Day one, start to get the jitters out of the way for some of the squads, and especially for a team like GOAT, historically, it's felt like they played much slower on those early games. They don't like to force fights if they can avoid it till late, mid-game circle. Obviously running start there. Could they have got that pick on Ragnarok and Bill? Maybe, but that's not the timeline we're living in.
Yeah. Hey, great disengage from Ragnarok though, right? I mean, he got volleyed, he immediately put himself in a good position to get supported, and it was really that anchor, right? Foops, like, if he was able to get a knock there, it would have went the entire other direction. Hindsight is...
Mike restart कर लो, delay आपका.
Right now we got... Hindsight is...
Mike restart कर लो, delay आपका.
Right now we got Aurora on the move with 30 points. Trying to get into that northern side. This is a tough circle considering that it could still hard shift on over to military, but I think if you're Aurora, you definitely want to put yourself in a good position just in case.
Little cut over there to the Moxie POV behind the wheel, just trying to keep his individual life going. Meanwhile, you can see some of the establishment of our other squads, like you say, Aurora on the move, getting themselves back down into a position to build on this one. There's your Ulf cameo as well, monster truck in the back.
difference है अपने मेरे फर्स्ट में. एक अच्छा गेम.
Yeah, Ulf on the move here.
पूरा माहौल वेवी हो जाएगा चैट में, है ना?
We got 4 thrives already taking that.
पूरा वेवी माहौल हो जाएगा. एक अच्छा गेम यार.
They're going to be the anchor beings here for this one. If that zone goes south, they'll have a great position for it. I like this. I like what I saw from Aurora there. They went to that edge of that circle,
Jewels,
trying to catch maybe a sneaky player on rotation, try to soak up some points. But when they didn't find anything, all right, let's go ahead and prioritize circle here.
Smart plays, a talented squad. That I think a lot of us want to see really get into that.
Yeah, things definitely slowing down here, for sure. And it definitely should. I mean, it was kind of tough to see a couple players